welcome to this week's episode of D&D Icewind Rime of the Frostmaiden. This is episode 14, and as you can see, our lovely players are just as effervescent as they've ever been.
Rude.
How are you all doing this week?
I'm good.
Thank you, Cousin It.
That's not my name. It's Uncle It.
They call me Stacy, that's not my name.
Pretty good week. How about yourself?
Oh, it's been long. But, side note, just in case Mike watches this video, for the people who played in last campaign, they've talked their way out of every single fight for like the last 3 sessions, and finally Mike, Valter, posted it in the Discord. He's like, guys, I want to fight something, please.
Yeah.
Let me fight! I came to fight!
I heard about one of the ones they talked about, or they talked out their way out of. And it doesn't sound fun, but it is hilarious.
Which one?
The Loch Ness Monster. That is,
Great, well, now we can't do that in our campaign. Cool.
Yeah, his character is ridiculous, but fun.
Well, it's like such a Bolter. Miss him, man. Miss his single person TKs on end bosses.
Well, glad to hear, Valine and Piggy, how was your week? Good?
Pretty good.
Terrible? Awful? Nondescript?
Stressful.
Oh, bummer, man. Well, I hope we can relieve some of that stress with some good old-fashioned D&D time.
Oh. Okay.
About to get crushed
You
by
and I have two
drag-
different definitions of an old-fashioned good time.
You that's a good point. You are in a dungeon, kind of, and there is a dragon coming.
It's true. It is a dungeon and a dragon.
Once again, we are down our fair good friend Erevan this week.
Erevan.
He'll be with us hopefully next week. But players have already rolled, and this week, Jeff, we get to hear your rendition of what the group did last week.
Finally, somebody that's not Piggy or Wolfgar, but so luckily I got a pretty easy recap. So last week we started in the middle of a fight in the ring where the Jarls were sitting, and we started with the fight against the invisible folks, which were not difficult, just annoying. And we did manage to whoop them.
Give him a whooping.
Give him a good old-fashioned whooping.
You fought
And
the
then
invisible stalkers.
Invisible Stalker. I mean, the invisible folks is the same thing.
Good joke.
I got it. You did it this time. And then I believe Valine
Is a
rose. So Valine rose that the lady who I don't know their name.
Lantamir.
Yeah, nasty lantern, and had a conversation where we asked bad questions and got bad answers. We now know that the rhyme is due to the rhyme, and that's how we ended, is the rhyme. So great job, guys. So then we went to the cave, this puzzle cave, where we God of War'd our way through and ended up finding the Horn of Blasting in a chest, and we gave it to Wolfgar because we can trust him with dangerous items. And
Oh no, but sure.
and from there we decided to go to I don't remember if there's a name for it, but we went to the ship. Where I believe it wasn't like Nas Lantamir spot or a body of the ship, or
So she purchased the ship, and it's called the Dark Duchess.
Yes.
Oh yes, that's right.
Her body was frozen outside of the ship.
That's what it was, yeah. And then once again, Valine was very kind to the dead, and now he owns them.
Specifically against
She
the
owns them. Yeah. So after searching the ship and finding little to nothing, we made our way to the bottom where we knew that the horde would probably be, and found a frost giant, or I believe it was a frost giant or an ice
Troll.
giant, ice troll, and we made a quick whooping of that one as well. He didn't last 3 turns.
I want a whooping.
That was fun. That was a fun whooping we did. And now we were still discussing whether or not, like, how many layers we were willing to wait for the horde to melt. I think we were discussing that still because we were trying to retrieve the orb.
Indeed.
And I think that was it.
Well done. Go ahead and take your inspiration. That was the gist of things.
The gypsum.
Let's see. Yep. Ba 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 da 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 da. Yes, the loot. First layer is a whole bunch of gold, some copper and silver pieces. Second layer of ice is some art objects and gems, some really nice fabric, some quartz, an aquamarine, some figurines, some spell scrolls. Third layer has more gold pieces, marble statuette, black pearl, a peridot carved in the shape of a leaf, a drift globe, and the quiver of Elona, as well as the Professor Orb. And the fourth layer contains a 3-foot diameter ceremonial bronze bowl, a bunch of garnets, a suit of chainmail, but it's got it looks lighter, and yeah, it looks lighter than chainmail, but it's got the same like makeup of chainmail, and a as Valine correctly identified, a wand of Orcus, and another spell scroll.
So, if you had to describe the chainmail, would you say it is similar to the chainmail given to the hobbits in Lord of the...
Yeah, would you say that? Perfect description, really.
So, as Jeff said in the recap, you guys are deciding if you want to thaw the ice, figuring it'll take about an hour to get through each layer, and basically gambling if you can do it before the white dragon arrives.
Well, really, the White Dragon's gambling whether he'll survive against us or not.
That's
Because
hilarious.
True.
But we are pretty tough, let's be real.
the other group talks their way out of stuff, we fight our way through things.
They love acting, we love fighting.
We are big men, they are small men.
You're a lady.
You can
I'm a
save
big lady.
15% or more on Guy Code.
You know, us ladies gotta stick together.
Yeah, this is why
Yeah, us
Nikki
ladies.
is a senior servant, and you are all
Listen, I'm
junior
not saying
servants.
you're wrong. The ladies should stick together, or they can be independent women of their own volition. But
I'd also like to say that
I was
you guys,
just correcting the fact that he plays a lady.
you guys also don't know Jeff's gender technically, so
Oh,
It's
Jeff
a-
is
It's a they.
gender non-conformatory.
I'll tell you, there is
non-binary.
there is a non-binary person in this campaign that goes by they.
Really? That's cool.
Yep.
Nice.
Is their name
Like that.
Bloodhound? Bloodthunder?
No, it's Trill, I want to say. No, that's wrong. Their name is...
Is it Patches O'Houlihan? Legendary dodgeball star?
Incorrect. No, it's Patrick O'Houlihan Jr.
His son.
No,
Obviously.
his daughter.
No relation.
Tali is their name.
Tali.
Technically underwater. Like, is there ice or?
Yes. Technically, you would be underwater, but it is all
Okay, so
completely frozen.
I'm
around
not
you.
gonna break open the side of the wall.
It's a good idea.
Good
Yeah.
idea.
Don't
Yeah,
do
we
that.
should not do that. Also, and just because it will never come up naturally in conversation, Jeff doesn't know his gender.
Very good.
Weird flex, but all right.
Yeah.
Would it be something he took offense to if he was misgendered?
Nope. He doesn't know any better.
Very good.
His pretty much his whole life has just been evil and
Hey, Jeff.
you know.
Evil.
My name is Jeef.
We have to talk
It's
more
actually
about that
Geoff.
evil thing.
Oh. But
Oh,
it's
no, I like
so
evil characters.
uninteresting.
I like evil
Yeah,
characters.
I was my first. This is my first time I ever rolled something evil. Like true, it's neutral evil, but it's yeah, it's fun.
Still counts as evil.
Yeah, it's not like it's not like a mad scientist kind of thing or anything. It's just when your whole life is evil, it's just how it be.
So what
But-
are you doing?
Guess we're waiting, right?
I
Or
do believe we're burning down the house. I mean, the horde.
probably
Mhm.
both.
Mhm.
If you want, I could stand watch up there.
Why don't we send one of the dead things to stand watch up there? Because I'm sure if the dragon sees a dead thing, it's not going to freak out.
You don't think so? I think the dragon's
I
pretty
think
cool
so.
with dead things.
Well, I think it's just going to be like, skeleton. I can easily just paw that down.
He's like,
It's
oh,
not going to
sorry.
freak out and start rage attacking a skeleton. It's just going to be like, oh,
To be
smack.
fair, like an actual just ghost has been wandering around this place and it hasn't bothered it yet. So
Oh, sorry. Hey, Todd, didn't see. What are you doing on the ship?
Ghost. Over here trying to put my head through the horde and shit.
otherwise, I'm just gonna be producing flame and helping out as much as possible, or
Yeah, I mean,
using shape water, whatever.
I'm gonna use
Why
my
not
flaming
both?
longsword.
Porque
Or
no lo
both.
dos?
Yeah, both.
All right.
I'll use my flaming longsword just to touch it and try and help.
What if I punch the ice? Will that help? That's really all I got here, you guys.
There is all the loot in text for your bookkeeping needs.
Hey, you
Okay.
still are bookie, Scott?
Yeah, I suppose.
You should be, because I don't want to be. So,
You
thanks.
guys make me do all this math. Okay, so is the consensus that since we need to get to the third layer for the Professor Orb anyway, that we're just gonna go all the way to layer 4 and get all the stoofs?
I'm okay with that. It's up to them. Let's take a vote. Sure, that's my vote. Sorry.
I
That's
mean,
rude.
I vote yes, because I think that Wand of Orcus is probably gonna be decent for somebody. Although, never mind, it's fake now that I'm reading it.
Do you actually think they would have put a Wand of Orcus in here?
I don't know
Hey.
anything.
No, I'm just kidding. I didn't know what it was, so I looked it up. I was like, why? I looked it up and I'm like, oh, bunch of dicks wizards.
Okay, it's not like somebody else wouldn't know though, because we could just totally pawn that off and say it's real.
Exactly. And then leave before they try to attune to it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This is related, but what the fuck is shrimp toast?
And it's toast with shrimps on it.
That sounds stupid.
It's just like what avocado toast is. It's toast with avocados
No,
on it.
it's not.
Just
Fuck you.
stupid white people stuff.
So
Nah,
totally,
nah, nah.
totally staying for all 4 layers, in my opinion.
Okay, so let me pull up a notebook and a calculator and all that because you guys make me do all this goddamn bookkeeping bullshit.
It
Luckily
is.
for
It's
you.
Do I
mince-
get compensated with extra initiative or something?
No.
Doing all this?
Nope.
All right, I get first dibs on loot then. That's what I'm.
Nah,
hearing.
you don't get that either.
Luckily for you all,
Oh.
the dragon
That's shrimp bread.
does not. Ew.
It is literally minced shrimp on toast.
Dragon doesn't
That's
show up.
disgusting.
I'm not getting it.
I
Sounds
told you
gross.
that's what it was.
I didn't believe you. Fuck you.
You're wrong. That's what it is.
Anyway,
I
no,
know.
not yet. Anyway,
Okay, so
Valine,
Yes.
are you claiming the Professor Orb?
Indeed, absolutely. That Professor Orb is mine.
Very good.
If
Very
I can,
good.
I would attune to it. I mean,
Does not require attunement, thankfully. I do have a decent handout of what it looks like. I already sent that to you guys. But yes, that little orb with beady eyes. And as you pick it up, you hear a crotchety yet familiar voice. Valine! Valine, it's you!
ah, yes, finally. Did she mistreat you, or
It's Professor Scant!
Professor Scant? Of course, I knew that. Sorry, it's been a while. Did she mistreat you?
She didn't know how to use me. She didn't know anything. She was off, just crazy.
She really isn't the smartest, is she?
No.
You know what? It's never I know. Do you like my zombie?
They're still around. Oh. You see, Valine, you've got guts.
And you are my favorite orb.
So what have you found of the city?
Not much. The Red Wizard got himself burnt alive. Trying to find a getting to a ragged glacier.
Why are you a robot? Or an accordion?
Sorry, he has not too much. Something about getting into a glacier. I think the city might be located in that region. The Red Wizard got himself burnt alive.
Yes, the city. It's a damn shame to hear about Dazan, though.
Well,
What? Killed? Why?
he's not
burnt
so
alive.
dead anymore, guys.
Well, he's got a copy out, like a clone. But I think he got burnt alive for murder? Or he was framed for murder?
Murder? Dazan?
I mean, he is a Red Wizard. Are you really that surprised?
No. Fair point. Anyway. I know the way into the glacier.
Professor Scant, you always know what to say to get a lady blushing.
Oh yes. Foolish as she was, Ness actually has done her research. And he'll begin to prattle on about the fate of the Netheril. Allow me.
Causes his folly.
Allow me to prattle on about the fate of the Netheril as well.
Yes, please.
The Empire of Netheril arose more than 5,000 years ago. Those who followed the Dale Reckoning calendar would place the date of the Netheril's birth at -3859 DR. The Netherese legacy began with the discovery of the Nether Scrolls. These long golden scrolls taught Netherese arcanists how to wield magic beyond their wildest fantasies.
True.
It took centuries, but the Netherese who mastered the power of the Nether Scrolls became a ruling class, living on great flying cities or taking refuge in remote subterranean layers. Despite their great power, the Netherese faced a growing threat. Under the heart of their empire lived spellcasting aberrations called the Faerime. Using their ability to drain magic, the Faerime began to unravel the weave itself, without which Netheril would collapse into ruin. In -339 DR, 4 years after the fall of Ithrin, the Empire's most powerful arcanist, Karsus, attempted to neutralize the Faerime threat by casting a spell of unparalleled power that would enable him to replace Mistral as the god of magic, giving him absolute control over the weave. Mistral countered Karsus at a key moment during the casting of the spell, a feat she could accomplish only by sacrificing herself and tearing the weave. Karsus was slain instantly, and for a time thereafter, most of the creatures of the world were either without magic or simply unable to control it. Without great magic to keep them aloft, the remaining flying cities of Netheril crashed into the ground, and many arcanists who survived were driven mad. Once magic came back into use, Netherese arcanists could no longer cast their mightiest spells as they had before, forcing them to resort to traditional wizardry. 400 years after Karsus cast his spell, the Netherese Empire was no more, crushed by its enemies, and undone by its own hubris. In the Forgotten Realms these days, Netheril is the definitive lost empire. It rose to unparalleled heights, but eventually fell into ruin. And that's what he has to say about Netheril.
Okay.
Or, yeah, just Netheril as a society. Now! I think the city is in the glacier. And I think Aura's the one blocking it off.
You think Aurora is blocking off the city?
I do.
Why is she doing that?
That I don't know. Fortunately, haven't had much chance to speak with her, but I do know she carries an item in her fortress. The codicil of white. That, and that alone will unlock the glacier.
So what you're saying is we need to go to Aurora's home and get this codicil of white?
Yes, exactly.
Do you have an address?
Sea of moving ice? And you just kind of feel uncertainty grow within the orb.
I appreciate all that you have to say. Alright. We are on the Sea of Moving Ice.
That was only for you, Oscar. Sticks.
Yeah?
I just sent you the Professor Orb stats and stuff.
Oh, okay, let me read them.
Okay.
You know about the Trask? Tell me about the Trask.
Oh, terrible beast. World destroyer. Nigh unkillable. The Netherese
Where does it live?
used to contend with them. These days it's nigh unkillable. Back then, ooh, not so much. Legend has it, they found ways to even summon the beast. Never could get the hang of controlling it, though.
Summon a Trask?
Why would anybody want to do such a thing? Perhaps that's why they fell into ruin.
That's... Colleen actually has some excitement. I am jealous. Alright. It looks like we've got a clear plan, boys. We need to find out where Aurora lives and how to get to her house.
And someone to ask.
And summon a Trask. And then steal the codicil of white. Everyone on board?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm good with that. But I also kind of want to check out this prison up north along the coast.
I hate prison.
Have you been in one?
There's one more diamond that should be there. I don't know why the diamonds keep... Yeah, see, this is weird.
So real quick, raw coinage for everyone. We all get 58 gold, 36 silver, and 70 copper. I'm assuming we're taking all of the stuffs, right?
Can you read those numbers again?
Well, I was gonna say, do you have the carrying capacity to bring all of this? Plus, you do have to go sell it.
I mean, my pigs could carry it.
I think between the pigs and like tag teaming it with Jeff and myself, we can carry the bronze bowl, which is going to be the biggest and gnarliest thing. The 1 foot tall marble griffin is probably going to be an issue as well, but again, we can tag team it. Everything else is pocketable or wearable.
It would weigh the sled down.
It absolutely would weigh the sled down. How much would it weigh the sled down?
Not enough to completely disrupt movement, but just hinder it a little bit. Instead of gliding on top of the snow, you're probably like an inch or two into it, so it's sloshing up a bunch more.
Okay. How would you guys feel about leaving the 3 foot bronze bowl? Because that's the thing that's going to weigh us down the most.
How much is it? Do we know how much it's going to sell for?
That, its sell value grand total would be only 600 gold. So we'd be losing 600 gold from our total. Our total loot sell value right now is 2145, which equates to 429 gold apiece. So we'd be dropping to 1545, which would give us 309 apiece.
That's not enough of a difference, I think, to where it's worth risking anything.
So yeah, if we were to leave the heaviest object, which is the bowl, would we be in a better state?
Yeah.
Okay.
The I guess 1 foot tall isn't that big, huh? Something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming it's the heaviest
Sorry,
because it's a
2
bronze
seconds.
bowl inlaid with carnelians. So,
Right. Yeah. Sure, Valine.
Does any of you casters / magical type people want this drift globe?
I'll be fine with my pigs. All magic items can go to our undead lady.
What's
Yeah.
the difference between light spell and light cantrip?
Nothing. It's the same
Okay.
thing.
I already have the light cantrip then.
Yeah, so let's give the drift globe to Valine. Whether she uses it or not is up to her. I have dark vision, so I really don't have a need for it. Is anybody against giving the quiver of Alona to our ranger?
No, that's where it should go.
And is anyone interested in the mithril chainmail? I'm
I'm
not 100% sure what mithril does. Give me a second.
I'm
I'm
looking at it.
pretty sure.
It just doesn't give you the disadvantage on stealth checks or have a strength requirement.
So there's no real major addition to it. It's just
Yeah, I'm pretty
no
sure.
disadvantage on stealth.
Nah, I don't need that.
I'm fairly certain I'm wearing a chain shirt, so I wouldn't be against taking it.
How do
Chain,
I?
hold on.
How do I know if I'm wearing, like, my AC is obviously affected.
Sorry, I'm back. How
by
much else?
armor.
How much each?
So, raw coinage that we're taking right now, everybody gets 58 gold, everybody gets 36 silver, and everybody gets 70 copper. And then once we get back to town and can sell off, we're actually going to leave the bowl behind. So let me
Alright.
adjust our numbers real quick, sorry. 1545. And so once we get back to town, we'll each and sell. We have to sell this stuff. We'll each be getting 309 gold apiece. So for right now, just take the raw coinage. So plus 6 is 64. 36. And as the accountant, I will be holding on to the remaining random off pieces. I figured out my fee.
Yeah.
So now that the bookkeeping is taken care of,
Yeah, I just wanted to get it out of the way. So yeah, I would like to go to Revel's End. That's The location sounds interesting to me as a player and as Wolfgar. I feel like it's a tough place to find somebody to brawl with. Like, I would go there and be like, find me the toughest guy in this prison. And then I'll take him on. What's everybody else thinking?
I'm for it. You go where you go.
We don't have to go. It's far out of the way. It's way away from any other town.
My whole character arc is find me something to kill.
So I'll point out some of the diamonds, since some of the text got erased. This was where...
It's Angajuke's bell.
Yes. I don't know,
There was a
was
cleric there that
James's-
Christoph was
yeah,
looking
Christoph,
for.
that
Yep.
was his name, Christoph.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
do
Chris,
it.
there was a cleric over there that Christoph wanted to see. There, down here was Karkaloak, the Goblin Fortress. Over
Black
here
Cabin.
was the Cackling Chasm, bunch of gnolls. This was Sunblight. You've got the warring Goliath clans. Up here was where Dazan said the entrance to the glacier was, and then yes, Black Cabin.
Wait, they're warring? You didn't say they were at war. I thought they were just like friendly Gold Ball rivals.
No.
No. Gold Ball gets much bloodier. Well, still, Team Wormdoom, baby.
I am What's the other Goliath clan?
The Sky Towers.
That's my team. I support the Sky Towers.
Well, you would, because you're a frail old woman.
Sky Towers have more handsome players.
I just go with the flow, man.
What are the Sky Towers known for?
Being tall.
Ooh, excuse me. The Sky Towers are, there it is. They're known for their fierce competitiveness, their total disdain for strangers, and their mastery of griffin taming.
I fucking love griffins.
Wait,
They're
they
my
have
team.
griffins? That's awesome.
Yeah, they're better than you. That's because they got griffins.
The Wormdooms are famous for killing worms, obviously. Great
Well, I
dragon
can kill
hunters of
worms.
the
All I can do
tundra.
is walk outside
The
on the
Sky
dirt.
The Sky Tower Goliaths belong to the Akhenathi clan, and the Wormdooms belong to the Thun Laka Laka Goliath clan.
Lucka lucka. Sorry.
Laka laka. Okay, so what is everybody thinking? Piggy, where's your head at? Where's your quest taking you? What's interesting to you right now?
Crack.
Nice.
All right, so Piggy wants to go to Karkaloak because that is the nearest place to get crack. If you don't think goblins are on crack, you're wrong. Valine, where are you? Where's your quest taking us? Where's your interests lie at the moment?
My interests lie in finding that city, and I need to find out where Oral lives. But I don't know where I could go to get that.
So
Does she have a
here's-
PO box?
here's another bit of logic that I threw at DM Chris during the week, and he neither confirmed nor denied. This is another thought process of mine. Avarice was thrown out of Caer Dineval for generally just being an asshole. She was trying to use the cult, and Caer Dineval didn't want the cult there, so they got rid of her. And I feel like if she were to end up anywhere, like if she gets caught, they would send her to the to the prison. Not necessarily a magical prison, but. So that's kind of my
Check
other
if you want.
in going to the prison is that we might run into Avarice there, in which case we can also get some quick revenge on her for you. So, I would like to check out this prison. If no
Alright,
one
let's go
has-
to prison.
Yeah, if no one has any reason not to go, let's not go. But
Valine's gonna get a gang tat.
Yeah, I want to fight the toughest guy in prison and maybe find Amber. But this location, as soon as he described it to us and showed us the handout, I was super interested in going here. So
The Professor Orb, Professor Scant, will chime in as you're discussing this. Valine, did you ever meet Valish Gant? He was in the Brotherhood.
Valish Gant? Who's that?
Ah, he came here after you. Not you, but you four.
Huh.
okay, so he came once the rhyme had already started.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So wait, is the deal that she's letting people in, just not letting them out?
Pretty much.
Okay, sorry, I was confused on that. I thought it was kind of like a dome
It's
of
not
like
e-
you don't get in, you don't get out.
No, it's not even that you can't get out. It's just it's tall walls. Think of the wall from Game of Thrones. That's how it is. It's scalable. It's really fucking difficult, but doable.
She can do it.
Let's go visit him. Let's go visit him. He might know something, actually.
Well, it's
Yeah.
locked up. I just thought I'd let you know, since you were
Ah,
talking about
well.
going to the prison anyway.
So
I appreciate your input, Professor Scant.
technically, we are going to see him then, just not really. But now we are.
But not really.
Well, look at that. There's another member of the Arcane Brotherhood here. Let me guess, you can't kill him either.
Unfortunately not.
Guess who can though? Us. Let's go to prison. The gang goes to prison.
I was about to say, I was waiting for this. It's always sunny music.
God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever our next campaign is, Chris, that's how you should do all the YouTube slides. It's just the gang does.
Oh, golly.
Who?
Excuse me. Sorry.
Who?
I think he means
Disgusting
Goofy.
hole.
Sorry. Sorry.
And I have a cut in the awfulest spot. I don't know if you guys can see it.
It's the mostest awfulest.
Awful.
You see that? You see that teeny little cut? Yeah, it
No.
rubs on my other finger all the time.
Hey, same, brother.
It's just, ugh, so annoying.
So you're looking at
What?
about a 17.5 hour journey
And
to Revel's End.
Okay, but what if we were to get on a piggy boat? That's not smart. You could do it, but it's not smart.
is there somewhere we
So
can
we'd
stop
be
on the
going
way?
through
or-
that Angajuke's Bell spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that like a small settlement, or is it like a temple or something?
It is a dock.
A dock?
Dock.
A dock. D-O-C-K.
Yes.
Okay.
That's one letter from being a deck. Like a back porch.
So if anything, there might be like a small house or something there, and yeah, we'll see when we get there, I guess, because
Or
we're
just
gonna
a
go right
dock that
through
we
it.
can build an igloo at.
Yeah, it might just be a dock, honestly. But yeah, I think that's a good journey. We'll see where the winds take us. So this whole time the dragon hasn't shown up?
No, I figured it hasn't been more than 30 minutes since you've just gathered everything after melting the ice and gathering all the way. Your characters would know the general value of the stuff, and just doing some mental math on the side as you're climbing back up the Dark Duchess and discussing what the plan is next.
You're telling me that Piggy was like, man, look at that bronze bowl worth 600 gold pieces.
Probably. People try to barter for
impressed.
pigs all the time.
Yep. I just
They work
just rope it to one of my pigs and let it drag it all the way
Well,
back.
Piggy knows so much about the value of things, I think Piggy should be doing all this bookkeeping bullshit.
I'll be the piggy bank.
Oh! Man, that's inspiration worthy. Do you?
Oh my God.
Piggy bank.
jeez.
I like it.
Cheese. Cheese and
Ar-
rice. Cheese and rice. Mmm.
Easy
Interesting.
it.
Interesting one.
So, did
Uh,
anybody want that mithril chain? That was the last thing we didn't.
No.
What does Mithril Chain do again? So it just makes so you don't
It
disadvantage
just
on
makes
stealth?
it, yeah, no disadvantage on stealth, exactly.
No point. I would like some Elven Chain, if the DM would like to throw some of that at me.
So, I was
Aline
trying to
starts
get him to
digging in
say
the
that.
snow.
That it was Elven
Aline
Chain.
starts digging in the snow. Do I find Elven Chainmail?
You know what's crazy is it was right in that exact spot. I'm not even kidding. That's what the book says. Wherever Valine digs, there's.
All right.
Totally.
Thank you. I'm glad you're following the module.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. I don't think it requires. No, it doesn't require
No, it's mine.
attunement or anything. I'm gonna throw that bitch on.
There you go.
No more disadvantage on stealth from me.
All right.
If James wants it when he gets back, he can have it.
To Angajuk's bell then.
Yeah, Anga Juke's Bell. Let's see what this is.
Oh,
got a handout?
It's really nothing, I promise you.
There's really nothing here.
Along the way to Angajuk's bell, the sun does rise. Well, in a sense, you can see the sunlight cresting over the mountain peaks, but you don't see the actual sun. So the brightest, the goat ball has the best handout for it, and it's about that bright out. It's pretty decent since the rest of outside of these 4 hours, the rest of the time, it's pitch black or big ass aurora in the sky. But as I was saying, along the way to Angajuk's bell, the sun does rise and fall again. And you come across, before getting to any sort of dock at all, so far it's just ice floes and miniature icebergs crashing onto the lakeside. It provides good ambience of kind of like ice scraping against ice and the waves creating a sort of sea foam effect. You do come across a stone altar with two statues in the middle of the tundra, seemingly seemingly not belonging. Like it was just this medium-sized altar with two tall statues in the middle of the tundra, right off on the frozen lake. Inside the altar, messing about with his club, is an ice troll.
Another one.
Yes.
Another one of these guys.
Third one.
Yasharin,
We should call ourselves the Troll Killers.
You know what? I'm gonna call out to a giant.
if Erevan and Yasharin were here, they would feel a sort of connection to the area, as would you, Piggy. Go ahead and call out to the troll. What would you like to say?
Hey, troll! We've killed many of your kind. I think we can come to a diplomatic agreement that leads to all sides satisfied.
What this? What this? And he's just kind of like gesturing around to all of the altars around.
I don't know what it is. Do you not know how it works?
Food. Me think food. No food. And he's kind of looks at you, cockeyed.
There's a town
Puts
not
his
far from here.
Club on his shoulder. You look weak.
Oh no, I'm much too bony. There's a town not far from here called Bremen.
There's more in town.
Many in town. And they have bad defenses. We're really not worth it.
Give me a persuasion check. risky. I'd kill you now.
I tried.
Wow.
He'll pick up his club and head towards you all.
Too risky. I kill you now.
He
Oh,
only has
buddy.
7
It's
intelligence.
just all about safety, you know.
If you think town is too risky, let me tell you something about us. We are the riskiest business you've ever seen. Piggy, I don't even think we need your pigs for this one. We got this. Just kidding. We love your
Okay,
pigs.
I was gonna hang out in the back then.
He's like, well, I
I
guess
request
I'm
taking a
not
step
gonna do
forward.
anything.
I'll say that much.
Are you leading us into battle, Valine?
I am! Follow me! Follow Grandma into war!
That's terrifying.
Wow, shit initiatives all around.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
everybody
use your
should be
skin as knitting implements! I'm gonna weave tapestries out of your guts!
You gonna RP Erevan again?
No, he's staying with the sled. It was only because we were mid-combat last time.
Worst buddy ever. Just like, hey, I see you guys are fighting over there. Good luck.
This is not my fight, as he just sharpens his arrows.
I just realized my mic's been muted. I would like to say that a bad initiative is only bad if there's a good initiative. So technically, nobody had a bad initiative.
True. When you look at it that way.
Did
That's
my
a bad
skeleton
thing.
get a chance to long or short rest or anything?
They don't need to. Wait, is this the same ones that you've had summoned?
Yeah, the ones I had from the ship.
Got you. I don't think they gain the benefits of any kind of resting.
Could I have healed them then?
Yes. It would have been 6 hours. It would have been 5 hours up to when you got to this.
There's 5 hours to get to here.
Alright, I'll repair the skeleton for 12 health. I mean zombie. I have the healer feat! It works!
Ooh, oh, do you? Dude, healer feat is underrated.
But is it though?
It really is.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say no.
No, it is for sure.
Healing feet? Is that a new item?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
equal to Happy
the
Feet.
teeth of Delver Nar.
Knowing how great of a shot Piggy is, she's just gonna close her eyes
Yes.
and be like, you know, guys, I hope I hit something.
I hope you don't. You're right beside me. Please don't hit me. Phew.
17 will hit the Trollenstein.
Or 15.
Zap.
10 points of radiant.
Hot darn.
Yep, just a solid yellowish, whitish bolt of energy rips through the air.
Don't worry, guys, you got this. I'm just gonna stay back here, though.
Okay.
Plan.
Wolfgar.
Yes, Wolfgar.
But technically, I also don't have any melee weapons, so there's no point in me being up there.
How big is Troll?
Large.
Yes. He is only large. That'd make him not that large to me. Does a 15 hit?
15 does not.
How about... Damn it!
No. He is not too big, but he is slippery.
Alright. I'm hitting this guy, goddammit.
Maybe.
Action surge. How about a 24?
Will hit.
Alright.
Sure.
Thank you.
I
5
was actually
bludgeoning
he's
damage.
wearing like +3, you know, like plate mail armor with a +3 shield, you know. He said, that doesn't hit.
Super duper AC. And then as a bonus action, I need him to make an athletics or acrobatics check versus 22.
12.
Nope. He's repelled.
And then with my final attack, I get advantage. 21.
Nice. 2
Why
hit.
advantage?
Because I have advantage on any creature I have grappled from... I believe it's from Grappler. Yes.
Honestly, I don't know if it'd be overpowered. I don't know balance or not, but I feel like if you are grappling a creature, you should have advantage on it. Shouldn't need a feat for that, but whatever.
That's what the grappler feat does, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the one advantage to taking the Grappler feat.
Yeah.
and then I get to grab them as a bonus action through Tavern Brawler. So then I still have this last attack, 21 to hit. Does that hit?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I never heard the confirm on that. So 4 bludgeoning damage.
4 more. So you're holding him and he's.
That will be my turn.
Get him with the good knee. Bah! Bah! Yeah.
Off. All right, I'm gonna just run right up here. You already know. And then, with my very on fire, scary longsword, I'm gonna take a slice. Oh yeah, baby. And yeah, let me guess. That doesn't hit.
No.
Use the field spell.
Oh boy, look at that double crit
For
on that
1
smite.
point of damage. All right.
Yeah, And then let's go ahead and extra attack.
Wow.
Oh my god. So the fire won't crit, but everything else does.
Yeah, so
Why wouldn't fire crit?
25, 7, 32 plus 4.
All
yeah.
damage die, no matter what they're from, are doubled on a crit. If it's flat damage, it's not double.
Let me see.
Rules coaches?
Oh, I hate that.
That's why sneaks get doubled, that's why smites get doubled. So if, like on Tinder Strike, when I crit on Tinder Strike, I was rolling 4 instead of 2.
If I've already set a precedent, then I already set a precedent, but I don't like it. Yes.
So it's actually 36, right? Or no? What? Oh, so the fire doesn't crit. So
Oh, fire does crit.
or does okay. So 30 plus 6, so 38, and then on top of that, obviously the original
On top of
24.
the 24 for
62
damage.
Suck it. And as a bonus action,
That was a strong, very vicious strike. Right
Yeah.
through him, since blood and his entrails start pouring out, but they just kind of like grow some ice around it.
it's almost mean. So do I still have? Actually, I'm not gonna take a bonus action. I'll let my turn there.
Is this troll regretting its decisions yet?
I think it might be.
Valine.
Valine Hartbell is going to throw Scorching Rays.
Why?
I'm angry! I'm angry!
All 3 hit for
course.
24 damage.
She's like an old lady, you know? She gets short-tempered after all these years.
This is going to move to here. So you've got this guy grappled.
Mhm.
The zombie's going to try to push the troll prone. I need an athletics or acrobatics from you.
Boy.
For me as well, because I have a grapple.
Ooh. Still
And then a
stands.
short bow which misses.
Yes, unfortunately. It hits him, but it just kind of breaks on his tough exterior.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright. The troll. The zombie, Wolfgar, and Jeff take 8 points of cold damage. This is
You sure about that?
absolutely frigid around the troll. Yes.
It is
Are you
chilly.
sure about that?
Yes. Any creature. Now, it does. At the start of the troll's turn, all non-magical flame extinguishers and creature starts to turn.
Oh no, didn't we go over this last time?
Yeah, we did. I misread the. Yep, never mind. No, you don't.
Yeah.
That's the wording of that is awful.
It's awful, yeah.
At the start of the troll's turn, all that, and then I hate that. Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
Shit happens. He is
Hey.
going to bite at Wolfgar to try to get him off of him, and then claw at Jeff and the zombie.
No. No.
He doesn't think my zombie's a threat.
No.
Hard nose all around.
I think I did
Come
hit
on,
the
bro.
zombie.
Huh?
No, he was
Which
biting
one?
down at Wolfgar and then swiping at Jeff and the zombie.
Oh, okay. That does hit.
Oh.
Alright, and I'll need a con save from the zombie.
Bear. What is that? Strength.
Cranberries.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Assume it passes.
No, DC was 37.
Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Alright, that.
Very good. Very good. 14 points to the zombie. Zombie! Zombie!
Well,
Piggy's gonna do a twirl with her eyes closed and
Did you just shoot at me with your eyes closed?
maybe. I am hitting better though when I'm doing when my eyes are closed.
Alright.
And how do you want to do it?
nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I know, not quite, a single round, but
Close enough.
I mean,
Close.
yeah.
If we had Erevan, it would have been a single round, so we're
Yep.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. No
He
doubt.
just gets to just right
Crit.
into the head and just
No
collapse.
doubt, bro. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Fun
For
DM
sure.
stuff.
For sure. Awesome.
Sick.
Dude, I love this paladin, bro. It's fun.
So is this Angajukes?
No.
Anjagux? No, this was on the way to it. Okay.
Mapajahit? Mahapajit?
Alright, well now that
Manabajab.
Trolley. Oh, does he have any cool shit in his like groin, I guess? Not really pockets.
Hey,
He's got
so you
a
wanna
club.
search that place?
Is a stone club, you said?
How you gonna
No,
get into
just
the
a wooden
club?
A wooden club. Oh, well that's less cool than a stone club.
Can I investigate these weird coffin-shaped things?
You
Just
can.
figure out what the fuck is happening?
You can. Give me an investigation check.
Oh, this wasn't a good idea. Nope.
They have symbols and carvings that depict various things.
Guys, there's symbols and carvings!
That's
And-
well.
Can
I
I
ain't that much of a, investigator.
Can I make a religion check?
Sure.
Alright. I know this is a weird place to do it, but I'm gonna burn my inspiration here to get advantage.
Huh. Ooh.
Worth it.
Ooh.
Fred on a
Super duper
religion
worth
check.
it.
This is a holy site, an altar dedicated to Gorthok, the Thunderboar.
Oh.
Nice.
I know
Horses
that
suck.
ball.
Hey, Piggy, Erevan, you guys might want to come check
Go
this
fuck
place
the
out.
Thunderball.
Did you say boar? I'm interested.
Go fuck the Thunderball.
This Beauregard comes stomping out of the forest. I heard something about a thunderball.
My Ice Spire peak fought that guy.
Okay, so does this coffin specifically stick out, or are they all kind of the same?
They're all kind of the
Oh.
same. It's just the map I got.
But that one has a sword.
Biggie, as you step in, the two large stone statues begin to blaze in flame, and lightning begins to strike all around the outskirts of the altar as 24 hooded figures. You can just barely, they look ethereal. You can almost see right through them. But just beyond the cowl, you can see its snout and tusks as a lot of them materialize.
Is this payback?
The light,
Yeah.
I swear. I'm trading my pigs nice.
the lightning strikes more fervently before it focuses in on Piggy herself.
Oh, that she might be dead.
I'm terrible at dex.
Don't they usually say lightning doesn't strike the same place twice?
It,
Hmm.
A
it grows so
bajillion times in the same
intense
place.
that it is just shrouding her in a bright, massive, glowing light. You would need to shield your eyes or become blinded temporarily.
I already closed my eyes.
It's a good.
I'm just gonna turn away.
I was just scared.
Feline has a problem because every time she closes her eyes, she sees enemying lights.
I think
Uh,
Piggy's dead. Ah!
Oh no! Oh, it's got a little cowboy hat. Oh, that's adorable.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Oh, Valine died. That's not good.
Well, do you need a new Sheeveline? What you see before you after you hear the thunder cease is an absolute unit of a boar wearing Piggy's clothing. It's got tiny little boots on its hooves, or I guess massive
I know,
boots on its
isn't it
hooves.
so cute?
This boar has fucking overalls on.
It's got a laser rifle strapped to its back.
You hear it speak out, "Oh, I know, isn't it cute?" Directly in Piggy's voice, or distinctly in Piggy's voice, rather.
Hey guys, I'm replacing the last Thunderboar that died, you know? I'm its replacement.
Oh my god.
Thunder.
You-
Wasn't that Thunderboar an elemental spirit that can return an infinite amount of times?
Yeah, and I'm returning as that elemental spirit.
Well, it's good to have you.
There was a job opening and I took it.
Should we call you Piggeth now?
Wiggly of Wiggly?
Are you?
Does this mean you're gonna bring the power of the Thunderboar to Oral?
Obviously.
There's a joke here that needs to be made about Thor and Boar, but I can't seem to place my finger on it.
And then you see like lightning just like zap.
Oh, we need to make deck saves? That's rude.
Oh no, there's no damage.
I have it. Oh wait, no, that's damage under second damage I got. I need to put it under
He was a
first
bull.
damage.
Yes. The body of Piggy is nowhere to be seen. Whether it got vaporized or rematerialized into this giant boar, that's for this
There we
giant
go, that's
boar
better.
to tell you.
Ow!
Zap.
Exceptionally rude.
Now I am the aspect of the boar.
Fuck you.
Of course, my hat is still here.
Wait, are you just the boar all the time now? Or is this your wild shape?
I think I'm always the boar.
Alright.
I'm for it, man. I've kind of dreamed about this day.
I thought the game was broke before. We're literally bringing the power of the Thunderboar with us.
Let's see what kind of gifts I can get when I type in Boar God.
Let's go fix that spaceship. Let's really set this campaign off the rails.
It's not gone bad yet. That's all I'll say about that. You remember what Professor Scan said about a Tarask?
Remember what I said about there being a spaceship?
Valine is going to whisper to the orb.
Could it banish me?
Who do you think would win in a fight? And how awesome do you think it would look? The Tarask or this boar?
It looked, pretty shocking. I know that.
Do you have good hearing as a boar?
Yeah, obviously.
They're known for their smelling capabilities.
Sticks, did you know about this?
Uh,
A little bit. Oh, look. That's okay.
no, not a... Like... I threw the Thunderboar at her in Dragon of Ice Spire Peak. And she didn't mention anything then.
No. I took inspiration though.
God fucking
Okay, so
damn it.
It's my no. See, now they're connected. The cinematic
Here's-
universe
God fucking
continues.
damn it.
You've done it, Piggy. You've done it. This is how you get your clinic. This
Yep.
connects you to Stragaza. Finally, all
Yep.
of your characters are linked.
here's an important question. How do you fit on the sled now?
You are the slave.
Yeah.
Dude, we're riding her now. Like,
Yep.
you kidding me?
Just don't. Just keep the hat on.
Oh god, alright.
Alright, so
Lose the hat,
what
lose the
we're gonna
board.
do from now on is goad every boss into knocking the hat off so that Piggy goes into rage mode.
They call me Mr. Pig. Oh god, Jeff's giving me seizures.
Alrighty. So that's pretty fucking cool. You're a boar god.
Oh yeah. What is my carry capacity?
Well, yeah. What is your carrying capacity, boar god?
Strength score multiplied by 15.
Well, you're bigger than that troll, so isn't it even a greater modifier? Are you huge?
Oh, you know.
Yep.
I don't know where my DM screen is. It's got all of that shit right on the DM screen. It's both of my DM screens are upstairs.
Let's see.
Biggie, can you go into every fight just like that?
Yeah.
That is Piggy now.
Yep.
She is the boar.
So what is
okay.
your
How are we
strength
gonna
score?
fit you in a hallway?
Yeah, my strength score is 20. It's max.
Okay, so your carrying capacity.
It's you times that by 15, and then since I'm huge, you time it by 6. So 300 times 6.
So your carrying
1800?
capacity should be 1,000. So basically 1,200 pounds,
Yeah,
and your
1800.
push lift drag should be like 2,400 pounds.
Alright, back to that place for that bowl.
Let's go get that bowl.
All now.
Well, the
About that
dragon.
1,000 gold we just left laying in the snow.
I'm definitely summoning the dragon if you go back to get that bowl. Just so you know.
I think we can take it with this ball.
Yeah, with the boar god on our side, I think we'll be all right.
Just don't knock off her hat.
Now
Right.
now you got to sneak me into a prison.
That's not as hard as it seems. All prison guards are pigs, so.
Throw chain, because you're gonna need the advantage on the sneak saves.
I can sneak, right?
Thundery boars are very stealthy. Doesn't every step summon a bolt of lightning or a clap of thunder? Just clap, 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 clap.
So what would you guys like to do next?
Yeah, I think we'd like to continue to prison, but we still have to make it to
You have to
Angajuk.
Yeah,
explain.
you don't need to
Yeah.
you don't need to walk anymore. You just let me carry you.
Alright, so we all jump on Piggy. Which, phrasing.
Oh, lordy me.
I'd like to spend some time riding Piggy, phrasing, as a short rest. So that I can recover some of the health that she made me lose with her zippy zaps.
Zap. It's a friendly zap, though.
Yeah, I don't think that was a serious zap.
Oh, okay. Well, it was just a friendly zap, then I still have 72 health.
Yeah.
Along the coastline, you do eventually come to a rowboat that's stuck in the ice. It's trapped against a 10-foot long pier. The pier itself is ice glazed and slippery. And at the far end, not the far end, but roughly 60 or 80 feet or so past the dock, you see a bell on another pier with a massive hole in the glacier going straight down.
This.
That is a cabin that faces the bay. There's a door that's a little bloated by the constant spray of the sea, or what was once the constant spray of the sea, which is now since frozen over. There's a bunch of barnacles that have been forming on it.
You can't just go around saying barnacles, man.
Ow, barnacles. I would like to approach the cabin door and, pulling out my great axe, I try and push it open.
Alright. Opens, well, more breaks.
Right.
And inside,
One of us could have slept in here, you know.
there is a thick,
Technically, my boots prevent that.
there's a thick rime that covers every single surface and object inside the cabin, including the bed. Beside the bed is a small hearth that has a bit of firewood. Hold on. Jeff, that's you. A whole bunch of firewood. However, the firewood is completely infested by worms that have eaten away at it. It is safe to burn, though. A little bit gross, but...
Okay. I'd like to look under the bed. Is there anything under the bed?
More ice.
More ice. Okay.
So, we could set up like a little camp?
I mean, if we needed to, we could probably stay the night in this cabin.
Yeah.
I'm kind of interested in what's going on with this bell. Now that we're here. Or do you guys just want to continue to the prison?
I think we should check it.
I'm sorry, that got lost in the Atlantic.
If I get on that boat, it's gonna go down.
I think we should check it. Sorry, I'm having connection issues. Check it out.
You should just type it, because Transatlantica is not helping.
Let's go check it out, brothers.
Check out the bell. Okay. I would like to put my crampons on before I get on this ice.
Good idea.
So now that I've adorned my crampoons, I will begin walking out onto the ice.
Crampoons.
Crampoons! National Crampoons! Vegas vacation.
I don't get it.
It's a reference.
I don't get it.
Okay. So I'm just gonna kinda slowly walk, because even though I got my crampons on, I can tell that this ice is not the most stable.
Oh, God.
Another reference?
He said crampons.
I get it.
Right? Ah.
Now that I'm here, I'd like to take a closer look at this bell.
It's got a frayed but still intact and sturdy, very thick rope attached to it. It's a pretty decent sized bell also. So, reckoning it would be quite loud. Not enough to deafen, but the sound would carry.
I would not know anything about the history of Anjaguk's bell. Yeah, so... Should I ring it?
Fuck it. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
Giant monster gets summoned out of this pool and we have to fight it. Alright, let's ring it.
Toll the Dead is cast on all of you as you ring the bell, says Chris. I need all of you to make me a DC 25 Wisdom saving throw, or take 4d12 necrotic.
Doom, doom, and it echoes on the stillness of the air and throughout the sea of moving ice.
I'm gonna make another perception check, just the general area. kind of looking around, listening. Is anything moving? Is anything unnatural happening after that?
You do feel the current. The ice that you're walking on isn't extremely thick, maybe about a foot or so. Not as frozen over as the rest of the sea of moving ice. So you can still feel somewhat of a current or some rippling underneath. Feeling that, you look into this ice pool here and catch a glimpse of a massive creature that swims underneath the ice and
Time to
shows
go.
up at the hole. And it peeks its head up, and it is a absolutely massive sperm whale.
Does it have a shit
A whale.
What kind of whale?
Sperm.
sperm?
Hello.
Good day.
That's the voice you're going with.
Shut up.
What's that dolphin swimming next to you?
Gotti.
That is my friend.
I want to pat this sperm whale on the snout.
So, are you Angajuk?
I am named after my caretaker, Anga.
Is she a Coden? Or not a Coden? What are they called here? Oh, we don't have bear people in 5e.
A druid.
A druid? Oh, gross. Those are the worst kind of people. I mean, we love druids.
Hey, I'm not a druid, so.
I do not love druid.
Anymore. I'm just a pig.
So what you're saying, Piggy, is fuck druids.
Yeah,
Go if
screw
you're
them.
just a pig.
Jeff,
I wouldn't go that far.
Hello.
Jeff and Piggy, are you on the ice or are you where are you? right
No,
now?
I
Yeah, I know
was
I
too
want to get
afraid.
on this ice.
I didn't want to get on the ice. I don't have
I mean-
crampons.
Coming up behind you on a sled is
Oh no. Wait, I'm getting on the ice.
is a group of people all in cold weather gear with their goggles and masks on. Wolfgar and Vleen, Angajuk. Whale hunters. They have come for me.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, well, we can't have that. You're the first talking whale I've ever met.
And probably
You are
the
my
only.
favorite whale.
If you would deal with them, I will grant you passage through the sea of moving ice.
Where can you take us to?
Wherever you desire.
Do you know where Oro lives?
And he'll nod.
Yes, take us there.
Okay. Yeah, let's beat the shit out of some whale hunters.
Alright.
I look at them and say, "Whale, whale, whale."
They pull up their sled. And at first some of them are hesitant, but nevertheless they grab their pikes. Now, we've got no business with you all. We've just come for the whale.
Yeah, that means you have business with us.
Whale just hired us, buddy.
You mean to claim his oil for your own?
No.
Nope.
We mean to claim him as our own. He is our friend.
Yeah, this is our friend, as well as his dolphin.
And one of them will look back. The others are kind of looking anxious and unsure. The main guy is... Boys, you know how much money is in this. If we have to have blood on our hands to feed our families, then so be it. And they'll all tighten their grip on their pikes.
Well, there'll be blood on your hands, boys, but not yours.
And let's go into initiatives.
Initiatives. Okay.
Click.
Oh, look who's finally getting a good one? It's me.
So the thugs all have different initiatives? Interesting.
You know. So we've got Piggy, Jeff, Aline, and Wolfgar. Wolfgar.
Her name is Boar.
Aspect of the boar.
Or
Just Boar with an H.
alright. Let's see, how does this work now? As a bonus action, you can propel your body with your mind. Okay. So, as a bonus action, I'm going to propel my body with my mind and gain a flying speed equal to double my movement speed until the end of my turn. And with that, I'm going to go down here. And this guy right here is going to get hit twice. Or attempt, anyway. Actually, I'm going to try and grapple him first. So,
Can you link the flying thing just so I can read it?
yeah, 1 second. Sorry. I just had to look it up myself. It is the psi-powered leap portion. I get one for
Gotcha,
free, and then
that's
if I
not a
want to do it
permanent
again,
thing,
I
it's
gotta
just
spend
a-
a point.
Woo!
Yep.
You just flutter ever so delicately.
So yeah, I need him to make a athletics or acrobatics against 16 to see if he's grappled.
Very good. No.
So he is grappled, which means I have advantage on this attack. 20.
20 will hit.
So he's going to take 8 bludgeoning damage, and that will end Wolfgar's turn.
Alright. Valine.
Valine is very mean.
Sorry, I keep neglecting your companions.
That's okay, they're used to being mistreated. 4th level fireball.
Oh wow. Fireball is banned.
Okay, well 4th level ball of fire. That does a 20-foot radius.
Isn't there something in Tasha's that lets you just change the damage just because?
I think it's Order of the Scribes, was it? I can't remember.
Okay, so it is a subclass.
Yep.
That's more acceptable. I like that. I thought it was just a... No, it's an acid ball. Like, no, that's fucking dumb. But if it's an actual subclass, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's a subclass.
Deck saves for everybody. Let's start with Gendrin on the furthest left and then go to the right from there. 2, 3...
Wait, I've also got my zombies. Sorry.
And that's okay. Only the one to the bottom right of Gendrin makes it. The rest fail for 29 points of fire damage to them all.
Alright.
Wolfgar, the one right in front of you, ignites and disintegrates in the Inferno. Well, half of 29 is 14.
Yes.
Or
And then
15,
Valine
right? Is
is
it rounded up or
Down for damage.
down?
Rounds down.
Okay. Oh,
Yep.
down. Okay.
And then I'm gonna have my zombie
Zombie.
go over and attack.
Cranberries.
Thank you.
In your head.
You've got me wrapped around your finger.
Shoot the big boss.
Big Boss is going to block it with his big balls. 17
I'm gonna
will
shoot
hit
those
him,
big balls.
though. You will hit him right in the ball. He's actually only got one. He lost the other one in the war.
Oh, wow.
Awful.
This is 2 days in a row that having one ball has been brought up in a D&D game.
Someone RPing Lance Armstrong in your last session?
They said that someone just killed themselves in the D&D game because they only had one testicle.
That's ridiculous. That's
my turn.
That is ridiculous.
That's my turn.
Well, very good. You well struck. You've killed Gendrin. It'll go on to the thug who is barely hanging on. Who will swing with his weapon at the zombie? 27, I don't think it's gonna hit. Hang on. No spoilerinos. Nothing. You're not supposed to be looking.
Oh, I thought you were telling me to look at something.
Shut up, Heather.
Well, now I have to throw in a giant thunderboard. Very good. On to the next one. Who will follow suit? Swing his mace at the zombie. Ooh, 10's gonna hit. Right? Do they have anything, like any buff or anything?
He does not.
Okay,
Its AC is just 8.
got you. 5 points of bludgeoning then, and it goes on to Geoff.
Oh, I am Jeff.
Jeff.
I am going to go right there, and you're not gonna believe it. With my flaming longsword, I'm gonna strike. Does that hit?
It does.
All right, so 14 on this guy. For 22 damage.
How do you want to do it?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to roll my divine smite on that. It's just
Okay.
12 damage.
It's fine. He had 3
Is that-
HP.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure that was said. I meant to check it.
For sure, for sure.
So cool. I'm just going to one quick fuck right to my. Was that my left? Right to my left. Chop his head clean, and then with my X-Gray attack, I'm gonna come right back to the guy right in front of me. I'm sure that's gonna hit for 10.
That will also kill him.
Very good.
Nice.
And yeah, that'll end my turn.
On to Piggy.
She's just
Or
gonna
formerly
just
known
go
as
up.
Piggy.
Yeah, Piggy's just gonna go right up to this guy, like, hey, you want to rethink your actions and just like leave at this point. You're just like a whale hunter, you know.
You're fucking nothing.
He drops his pike. Yeah.
I am actually going to chop his head off while he has his hands up.
Are you doing anything, Piggy? Or just threatening?
Well, I'm trying to convince him just to leave, but
Oh,
if
yeah.
he's gonna get his head chopped off, you know,
He's not leaving.
he's not gonna leave out of here alive.
They made their decision. I decide who's evil.
I mean, we did kind of tell them the whale was under our protection, and they were like, we're still going after him.
Yeah.
Just
So you think like a prisoner goes to prison, they're like, sorry, and then they just let him out of prison? No. We will pay for his actions.
yeah, just gonna run him over then.
It's brutal
And,
logic.
Oh no!
And now she's gonna hoof him now. And miss.
Wow.
Jesus. Piggy just tripped on their way over here.
Seriously.
She's not used to being a big
Yeah, I'm
boy
not
yet.
used to this yet. You know, I'm getting the 1s and the 2 rolls out of the way.
That's a good idea. Good idea. He does block both. Anything else?
No.
Alright, Wolfgar.
Leaping up over the pig, I'm going to jump down on this guy with both feet. And consider that
Turn him into an
attack.
accordion.
Everything's just a mask with Jim Carrey.
so 6.
6, okay.
And then him do strength check. Got him.
Grappled.
Yes, sir. 25.
Will hit.
4 bludgeoning damage.
Alright. He is looking
Hold on.
woozy.
If he's looking woozy, I'm gonna buff that. I'm gonna drop a psionic point to strike it extra for 6 force damage.
Mind blast him.
Essentially, yes.
Ooh. How do you want to do it?
Ugh. So as the strike connects and I send the shockwave through his body that jumps up to his mind, he's just gonna crumple to a heap on the snow. So it doesn't look like I hit him with enough power to break his neck, but it still looks like he broke his neck and dropped.
Oof. savage.
You know, my character would not have gotten along with James's first character. What's his name again?
Poncho.
Poncho, yeah. He would have not liked
It's
me.
sad because Poncho did die in his sleep right after he went away from the party.
So, time to play my favorite Munchkin card and loot the bodies.
Does anybody need a break?
I wouldn't mind one. I need to run upstairs and get a drink and stuff.
You want to take a quick 5-10er?
As long as
10-day?
it doesn't turn into
That's what my
17.
wife says to me as well.
No, I don't really need a break. I'm just gonna go upstairs talk to Heather.
I would appreciate a break, and I think it would be good for your marriage if you go and speak to Heather. Sweet Caroline.
But let's talk to this whale that we just saved from poachers. Oh yeah, what
Whale?
bodies.
Oh.
When we woke up, we found these bodies.
I'll say nuclear vessels.
No.
No.
What these bitches got? What these bitches got?
Ooh. Well. I will tell you. Welcome back, everybody, from a slightly extended break than what we thought. The Wolfgar, the bodies, the bodies.
Wanna hit me with that one more time? Bodies?
Bodies. They
Body and body him.
have. Which was there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 5 heavy crossbows, 5 pikes, cold weather gear, rations for 3 days' journey each. In total, 30 gold pieces, and 1 vial of poison.
So, 2 questions. One, everybody else has cold weather gear, right?
Yeah, cold winter clothes. Yep.
Alright, I don't think I do.
You would. If you're.
I would? Okay.
Yeah, you would not survive Icewind Dale without it.
Cool.
It was part of the standard starting equipment for.
You are
every
dead if you
character.
do not
Okay.
have it.
So.
You do not have a character.
The purpose of cold weather gear is that anytime you're in temperatures below a certain point, you have to make a con check every minute or suffer 1 level of exhaustion. If you're not in cold weather gear, eventually you're going to fail until you die. Cold weather gear makes you automatically succeed on those.
They'll
con
hang you
checks.
by the neck until you're dead. Gotcha. Cool.
So it's still very frigid. You could still feel the cold. You're just not going to actively freeze to death.
So, didn't these guys have pikes for attacking the whale with?
Yeah.
Okay, so those pikes would be able to fit in the biggest part of the Alona quiver, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna grab one of their heavy crossbows and all of their bolts. I know we don't really do ammo, but picking it up for purpose. And we'll put those 5 pikes in the big compartment of the Alona quiver. And then that's 6 gold apiece for everybody.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. I really gotta share all this stuff to James at the end too. Plus,
Well, don't you think he'll just watch the video?
I mean, if the video gets uploaded, yeah.
I don't think that. I don't think he would if it did.
You might be able to like listen to it like a podcast, maybe.
I'm the only one that watches the videos.
I watch the videos because I'm a nerd.
Don't you fucking lie to me.
Okay, so after looting the bodies, let's go talk to Angajuk and see if he can take us to what's the prison called? Revel's Point?
Revel's End.
And,
Revel's
yeah,
End. I was really close.
you were close-ish.
I had the first word.
You had the most important word to remember. You're right. I'm proud of you.
So yeah, I approach Angajuk and ask him, can he take us to the prison, Revel's End?
I can.
All right, guys.
also
I
take
have
us to
secured
Oral.
us passage to Revel's End, so we don't need to take the boar anymore. I mean, you're coming with us still, but we don't have to ride you, which is cool. We get to ride this thing now.
Yep.
She can take us to Oral, though.
Could she take us to Oral, or did she just know where Oral is? Or is this a he or a
Volunteer to
she?
take us.
I don't think we established gender.
Angajuk is a he. He can take you to Oral's Island.
Oral has an island. Okay, so where
Is
would we
Matt-
rather go? Oral's Island or
Do
Rebel's?
we really want
End?
to go to Oral's Island right now?
I don't know if we're ready to take on Oral just yet, but maybe we can find answers there.
We need that codicil.
So,
Yes! Yes! Ithrin had a Mythalar. We find the Ithrin Mythalar, we end the rhyme. We take, we plunder, and we learn. Everyone benefits.
But wouldn't you rather sneak a boar into a prison?
Believe me, you have a point. Valish was a well-studied man.
I also just don't know if we're powerful enough to take on the goddess who's entrapping the entirety of
Don't necessarily
Icewind
need to
Dale.
fight her.
I don't think she's gonna be quite happy with us just rocking up to her place. Hey, what's up, Oral? High five. We're here to end the rhyme.
Just chilling, you know.
We can
The
find a
Frostmaiden leaves her island to cast the spell. You wait for her to leave, you find the codicil, and you run.
Exactly. Professor's guns. I'm gonna pack
Alright.
the orb.
Is this a one-time journey with Angajuk?
Yeah,
or,
that's what I was
or
gonna
is this like he'll wait for us there and then take us somewhere else kind of deal?
I cannot wait forever. I will stop in from time to time. There are many shipwrecks about the island, as you will see, but there is one dock. I will come to that dock.
Okay, I will say, do you think Oral's Island is like safe enough when she's not there, or is it just a heavy like combat always zone?
I don't know, like, would she leave guards and stuff? I would think so, but at the same time, it might be her one sanctuary where she doesn't want other beings around. The only other being that would ever be there would be her rock, so...
I could super benefit from a rest, but I don't think that's gonna happen in either one of these places. So
Well, we might be able to rest on Angajuk depending on how long it takes to get to Oral's Island. Which is a question for La DM.
Say again?
How long would the journey from here to Oral's Island take? On Angajuk.
Ooh, on Angajuk.
I don't know if he's necessarily fast. I think the big benefit is just that he safely can traverse the ice and water. Also, maybe there's underwater places we can explore.
2 hours.
2 hours. So you'd be able to short rest, but you wouldn't be able to get back spell slots.
yeah,
Well, you could do your channel divinity to get spell slots back, though.
I know. I was just wondering if I didn't have to waste them. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
let's see.
So we have 1 vial of poison, 3 vials of antitoxin, and 1 vial of holy water. Is anybody interested in any of those consumables?
No.
No.
Can I apply poison to my fist? It's a joke. You can only apply it to a piercing or slashing weapon anyway. Now we'll pass that off to Erevan as well.
Aerovon.
I get it.
Thank you. I also get it.
Yeah, Antitoxin's useful to have. That's good. And then I'm sure holy water will come up at some point.
How long do we think it is until Arl is leaving the island? Do we have any idea what time that might be?
It is nighttime out. It
So
was it was 3 hours. 3 hours it took to get from the boar altar to Angajuk's bell, and it was it took 4 hours to get to the fuck. Why do I keep losing my words? The totem, the altar. It took 4 hours to get to the altar, and in that time the sun rose, and the sun is only risen for 4 hours a day. The rest of the time it's either nighttime or Aural's out casting her spell that generally lasts for about 4 hours. Her going around the entire region weaving the spell. So right now it's nighttime, but the aurora is not out.
So that means she's on the island right now.
Yes! Yes! Exactly! See, you get it now!
So, what are the odds that we could build camp here and wait for that?
I must feed. Ring the bell when you need, and I will come.
Well, there we go. We can make camp here for the night using the cabin as a main structure, and then just shore it up with like a. Oh shoot! We don't have a wall builder anymore. Because Piggy's not Piggy. She's super Piggy.
Super pig.
We have a bunch of wood in here. I mean, at the very least, we could make fire for warmth and maybe build a small, just stupid structure. I don't know.
There is enough firewood for 3 days of kindling if you were to burn it all day. So definitely enough to make a decent enough structure.
Okay. Well, we'll just be able to huddle around the fire and keep warm that way. And then yeah, so we'll spend the night, and then tomorrow morning we can take Angajuk's ride to Oral's Island. Well, hopefully not in the morning. We should do it when she's starting her
Right,
run.
yeah, at the beginning of her.
So we'll just
Because
rest here.
it takes 2 hours to get to her island, so we'll have just 2 hours of her not being there if we manage right in the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've been in Icewind Dale long enough. Approximately what time of day does she fly across the sky? Because I'm assuming it's pretty close to the same time every night.
Midnight.
She flies
Midday.
across at midnight. So if
And
we
the
left...
the sun sets, like completely sets at 2 p.m. From 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. is the sunlight.
So it's essentially somewhere around 5 p.m. right now, I'm assuming? You said we've been here for 3 hours.
Yeah, it took 3 hours to get here, so yeah, it's about 5 p.m.
Well, we're going to rest here for a while. We're going to rest till like 9 p.m. and then ring the bell and go on the 2-hour journey.
Yeah. How long does a full long rest have to be?
It only
4?
needs to be 8, but
Oh,
we're
8?
going to rest for a lot longer than that. Yeah, because we
Well,
have to go
that's-
a full cycle over and then wait again till 8 p.m. Or 9 p.m., whatever.
Is it? I thought it was 2 p.m. right now.
It's 5 p.m. right now.
Or 5 p.m. right now. So if we're not leaving at 9 p.m.,
No, we're going to leave at 10.
so 6 hours.
Yeah,
Or is
we
that
leave
8
at
hours? No, it's
So
5.
we are.
So
So should I mark down a
5
long
hours.
Yeah, I think we're going to do a long rest and then just wait here basically that whole day.
Just wait another. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Just
till
wait
we
another
can
day.
take it and time it with her flight so that we are going to her island while she's not there.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
I was just making sure. I just lost. All right, I'm good.
No, you're good.
Mm.
Yoki dokie. So long resting, everybody gets all their stoofs back. Or wait, do we make it through the night? Is there...
You do.
Okay.
Sweet.
So everybody gets all their
Good.
stoofs back. Yay!
I was running out of shit so hard.
I used my action surge and my psi leap at 1 point, but I was doing
Yeah.
alright with everything else.
Well, I had no more lay on hands. I had one more level 1 spell slot.
Oh yeah, you
That
were
was,
hurting bad.
Yeah, I had to heal, so I was like, oh, what's the best course of action? Good. All right.
Damn.
So, do we make it to 9 p.m. the next day without incident?
Indeed, you do.
All right, then we'd like to go ring the bell and take Angajuk to Oral's Tower, or Oral's Island, rather.
And after a minute or two, you have summoned me again.
Yes, we're ready to travel to Oral's Island now.
The Island of Solstice.
Yes.
Very, very cold.
Not cold enough,
Will-
someone would say.
Wait, like, will this gear not be enough?
It might.
Ah, good.
Almost want to get some, like, potion of cold resistance or something, but...
Well,
Alright.
if Zelda is honest, we can just cook up a hot pepper with an apple. Have cold resistance for
I
like
don't-
5 minutes.
So, we want to chance it and go with what we've got and see if we can get the Codicil of White.
I think it's worth
Yeah.
a try.
I think there's a certain train, and that's what path.
Okay. Let's do it.
Are you saying this
No.
is on railroads?
I'm saying modules are written in a certain way, and this is clearly the main quest.
Hey, man. Sometimes you gotta do all the side quests first.
But the thing I like about this module is you don't have to do it. It's like Strahd in that way. You can absolutely go to Revel's End, learn a whole bunch more, and whatever adventure awaits you in Revel's End happens. Or you can go to Karkaloak, or you don't have to do this quest right now.
Go then.
But at the same time, there is a timeline. Not a timeline, but the Rime isn't going anywhere. People are still suffering. Eventually, you'll just run out of things to do.
That's the point, though. You get to level 100, and then you go fight the first boss of the game.
Right. Overly cautious hero. The hero is overly cautious but overpowered.
The world has ended.
That's a serious anime title.
Every single person is dead.
So
But-
is Habbo Hotel.
Oh God.
Alright. So, journeying to Solstice Island inside the bubble of a ship on a whale.
I
This is
think
a
you
pretty
just
fucking
made all that up.
D&D thing. I don't know if
Yeah.
you guys are aware. This is about the
so
most D&D
cool.
thing we've ever done.
It's so cool.
It's pretty fucking cool, I'm not gonna lie, but it's
I
fucking
love it.
crazy
Oh
at the
God.
same
Glad
time.
you didn't lie.
I love it.
Doesn't that boat cover up a whale's blowhole, though? So how in the world does it breathe?
By killing us.
It's
You're asking too many questions.
It's magic.
True.
Yeah. Let's go ahead. How is this whale gonna blow
Well,
out
if
of
you
its
see,
blowhole?
there's a space
Giant
between
bore.
where the bubble starts and where the ship ends, so maybe there's a space for the blowhole to function.
No.
Okay, fine.
We get there and the whale suffocates and dies. The end.
Whoa! That's the darkest storyline of this entire campaign.
We're trapped on Oral's Island. Fuck!
I
Yeah,
love how the token is super duper intimidating, and then it's just the cutest little drawing. Oh my god!
We could probably take on Aura level 6, though.
I think we can take her. Absolutely.
We'll be fine.
We're level 7 now.
Oh, whatever. We can take an Aura level 1. We're good.
It's like when Strahd shows up when you're only level 3.
As Angajuk crests the icy waters, there is a solid mist of fog that thins just enough for you to see 50-foot high cliffs of solid ice just ahead. Jutting out of the water off the coast are the bare, weather-beaten masts of sunken ships. Ahead, you can make out what appears to be a partially shattered dock, carved completely out of ice. As you get closer, it becomes obvious that this dock was made for giants.
So I can only see me. Is
Yeah,
that
I can
normal?
only see darkness.
But why?
I don't know.
It's
What
like
am I
I have
paying
no
for?
vision. You give me no vision.
I can see the space just around me.
Same.
I tried to reload.
No, it's not that.
I think it's probably the DM.
Yeah, it's most certainly.
Well, I reload anyway. I already pressed button.
Oh my god, I can see every page now.
Every page?
I could just see it myself, and that's it.
Yeah. Hang on, I gotta use the restroom. The problem is each square is 200 feet. So the normal dark vision isn't applying, and normal light sources aren't applying because it's like, hey, you've only got it to 60 feet, so you can only see it right there.
I get it, dude. I get it.
Do you?
Don't, but yes.
One sec.
It's
Okay.
it's DM jargon. You wouldn't understand. Just kidding. And
Don't you be throwing your jargon at me.
centaurs have 6 limbs and are therefore insects. Discuss.
No, because they have internal organs and don't have a hard outer carapace.
Sure about that?
Yeah. Also,
you
they're
sure
not
about
divided into 3 separate sections.
Aren't they though?
Not really, no.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They're not insects. It's a completely different species. If anything, they're mammalia.
Can I ask you a question?
They're also
How could you say something
mythical.
so controversial yet so brave?
Because I am the meme. I have
You
become it.
are not.
Once you have lived inside the meme for long enough, you become the meme.
So, is this thing in Discord, is this separated into 3 equal parts?
Hold on. I have to look at Discord on phone.
Sorry about that.
It's okay, we're not mad.
That's not an insect either.
That's an insect, buddy.
No, it's not.
It's an insect.
It is not an insect.
It is insect.
No. That's an insect.
No 3 parts. Here we go.
That's the SpongeBob.
Okay.
This song, I know that James said it reminds him of 28 Days Later, 20 Weeks Later. But,
Is that better?
Yeah. that's
Yeah, I
lot
see a
better.
giant fucking board now, yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you.
That's okay. I was just gonna say it reminds me of Rose of Sharon, but
Like the
Only
Kill
11.
Switch Engage song?
Rose
no.
of Sharon Cassidy.
It's not called Rose of Sharon. It's the Silent Hill like main theme.
Hmm. The Rose of Sharon is a...
It's
Kill
Kill
Switch
Switch.
Engage.
Yeah, it's I know, I can't remember the name, but anyway, yeah, that's all I was gonna say.
Well...
Oh, well.
Whale, whale, whale.
The man came upon 3 holes in the ground and said, well.
Fuck.
The docks are made out of complete and solid ice. Even the stairs are completely frozen over. To climb them is difficult.
Can we do it? Do you need checks?
Unless you're wearing crampons, yes.
Well, then I'm gonna
I got
put my
my boots.
crampons on.
You do have your boots. Boots are good.
I will take the time to equip my crampons and begin walking up the stairs.
Valine, Jeff?
I will follow alongside.
Very good.
I'll do my best.
There's a
Give my
small
best.
winged creature that's made of pure ice that sits perched at the top of the stairs. Its eyes light up as it sees you. Oh, welcome to the Island of Solstice. So pleasant it is to have visitors. Shopo, am I, at your service?
Zoo.
And he shakes his wings before continuing on. It is your first time here, yes?
Yep.
Shopo has not seen you before. Oh, no, never. Let Shopo show you this beautiful island. Yes. Any questions you have, Shopo shall answer.
Sounds good, Shopo.
Oh,
You
looks
know,
like one of those Hades guys from Hercules.
yeah, I was excited because I thought it was going to be like a cute little creature, and then you show me this. It's not cute at all. Alright, so let's follow Shopo. Shopo!
There is lots of shipwrecks on this island. Yes. Full of loot, full of treasure, items. Yes. Would you like to see some?
Can you take us to the one that the goddess herself favors?
Oh, yes, Frostmaiden. Yes. And it'll take some time, like I said, Sorry, Piggy, I don't mean to be moving you like that.
It's fine.
I just
She's
realized,
the
I
biggest
just
light
realized, I was
source.
like, oh yeah, Piggy's the light source.
Just group move us like this.
He takes you to an area of what at first, from a distance, looks to be reindeer and elk and large flowing trees. But as you get closer and you can see further through the mist, you see it's mostly just ice sculptures.
See. Frostmaiden takes time between her flights to be an artiste.
Yes. She loves beautiful things.
See.
And
What are we looking for again?
well, he wants to take you to some shipwrecks, and you said lead him to the one that he favors most.
Right, but I'm asking Oscar, what are we looking for again?
The codicil of white.
Hmm.
I presume she would keep that where in the most well-defended place.
Oh, yes. Grim Scala. Yes. And
That's what she calls her home.
And he'll point up to the hill, and you can see just a narrow pathway before it becomes completely enshrouded in mist. And you can't see above where the pathway goes. But you know it's a large mountain of ice.
Well, we should make haste up that pathway, get what we came for, and leave.
No. You shipwreck. Winter's womb favor.
Alright, Shopo, you're a well-meaning host, so we will follow you to the shipwreck, but then we must get on with our task. Lead us to the Winter's Womb.
And he leads you down through the Isle of Solstice, and it actually does take some time. You can see a pathway that leads up the mountain. And as you're traveling past with Shopo, you see tearing a hole in the or tearing apart space and earth, a great white winged beast and a long black talon ripping through the sky. And as it rips through, the mist parts and reveals Grimskala.
Definitely a comic book villain in there.
But
Yeah.
Shopo continues, No. Winter's Fury has her duties. Now, come. And takes probably 30 more minutes to get through. Shopo knows these shores very well. And he points inside. There, you see? And it's another shipwreck, but it's washed up on the shore, and it's got a giant-sized chest.
It's in the chest, Shopo.
I don't know. Never opened it.
Have you ever tried to open it?
Of course not. This is the Frostmaiden's her favor. That's what you asked for.
Okay. Who wants to approach the chest?
I guess I will.
I'm gonna follow you, because if there was ever a place to put a mimic, it's right here. So we are approaching the giant chest.
Shopo's looking on. And the boat is rickety and creaks in the waves around.
Okay.
Am I close?
Yeah, where's the chest?
Sorry.
I found the boat.
Sorry. It's in the boat.
Oh, it's in the boat.
Yeah.
Okay. So we gotta go in the
I
boat.
forgot about the site stuff.
Is this
It's-
the
it's-
boat?
It is.
Yeah,
the
we're
boat.
in the boat.
It's nothing more than a rowboat, and there is a giant-sized chest in it.
Oh, okay.
So, let's open it. Or do we want to pull it onto shore first?
I think we'll be okay if we just open it.
Alright, let's just try and open it.
The hinges, while a bit frosted over, eventually crack open, and it reveals a massive pile of gold and silver coins, as well as a trident that's made entirely of azure ice.
Not magical?
I mean, you'd probably have to, like, roll an arcana check or whatever it is. Sense magic on it. Unless you have the detect magic ability.
Valine and Piggy, what are you doing? While Wolfgar and Jeff are exploring. Ervan's with you. I just didn't put his token there.
Do you have a handout for this item? Or would it spoil what it is?
Yeah, I can't send it yet.
Okay. I just want to get a look at it before we grabbed it. You said it was made out of azurite ice?
Yep.
Does it look at all like Chardolin?
Not at all.
Not at all. Okay.
It looks like a opalescent almost, kind of, you know, that shimmering multicolored, but the multicolor is just different hues of blue, from like a teal to a dark blue. As you like twirl it around.
Oh, I haven't picked it up yet. Don't you put that
just
evil
saying,
on me, Ricky Bobby.
If you were, it would shimmer and change color.
Okay. And how much loot was in or rather, how much raw coin was in the chest? You said there was gold and silver.
In total, this is why Valine and Piggy I asked. It would take you a few minutes to count up all the coin. So, Valine and Piggy, are you just standing by with Shopo, watching them loot this chest?
I will
Yeah,
carry.
if you would-
I'll carry all the stuff.
All right. So as they are, it's really just a lot of coin in the trident. 2,500 gold pieces and 5,000 silver pieces.
Good God.
See? Frostmaiden's chest! Frostmaiden's chest!
Oh, this is her gold.
This is a lot. I'm wondering if maybe we shouldn't take it.
You're a surprisingly helpful ice method.
Frostmaiden's chosen.
Why would you show us where her loot is?
Well, you asked Shopo. Shopo, very helpful.
Sheppo is. Does Otto know if we take this?
I don't know. Never opened it.
I don't think we should do it.
You don't think we should take it?
I mean, it's a lot of gold, but
I think we
at
should
what
take
cost?
it.
I think we should take it.
Oh, man. Alright, fuck it. You
I
convinced
could carry
me.
Okay, so everybody gets 500 gold, and everybody gets 1,000 silver.
Or 100 gold extra.
Is that... Well, I guess we can't just convert it, right?
Yeah, we can't just convert it. We'd have to be in some place like Bryn Shander, and I don't even know if a town like Bryn Shander would be able to handle currency conversion.
Or do they even have a wall, you know?
They do.
Hey, Bryn Shander does have walls. They ain't lacking in that department. Okay. So.
Alright. Well, I guess what about
And-
the trident?
Yeah.
I guess I'll grab it, so cause whatever.
Okay. You the man.
Am I dead?
No.
You did he die?
No. It does hum with mystical energy, but that's about it.
Okay. I don't... Is anybody like... fuck it. I guess... Can I try and do an Arcana check to see if I can detect anything else?
Can I help him?
Sure.
Alright, so I am also gonna help. So that means you just roll at advantage.
Well,
Yay!
It's a magical trident.
thank you.
Alright. So I guess we'll either have to identify it or attune to it to find out what it is. So, just in case it's cursed, we did pick up out of the Dragon's Hoard an item that functions as a scroll of remove curse. Oh, hey, you said there was more scrolls in the 4th level that weren't in the list.
Yes, I noticed that. Thank you. I meant to say something about that earlier. The last one was a scroll of flame wall.
In wall, W?
Yes.
Okay.
Or wall of flame. Sorry.
Wall of fire. I'm gonna just hand that directly to Valine. That's
I will
yours
put
now.
that right in my pocket.
Yep.
Pockets?
We're not even gonna argue over who gets that one. Is it an AoE fire spell? Give it to the wizard. Alright, so... after looting the chest, let's try and get up to Grim Scala and get this Codicil of White and get the hell out of here. Agreed?
hmm
Yep.
Alrighty. Let's rejoin the group so we can group move. Here we go. You can go right in the middle there, and then Chris can just grab us. Whoop.
Jeff, if you want to, you can attune to an item while you're just walking to a destination.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
you should or you want to or
Yeah,
anything,
I
I'm just
will.
saying.
Yeah, I didn't think we would have time, but yeah, that's cool. I
It
will
would take
definitely do it.
30 minutes to get back to Grim, or to the pathway that leads up to Grim Scala, and then another 30 minutes to actually get to Grim Scala. So all told, you'd have an hour.
Cool. And that's all you need to attune?
Yep.
Cool.
And what
I'll
you
do it.
find is that this is the freezing trident of the ocean.
Oh, nice.
You're gonna have to add that one in manually because it's not an
Yeah.
actual item. If you couldn't tell by the Thunderboar, I'm experimenting with homebrewing stuff. This isn't my homebrew. I'm just throwing in some stuff
Like it.
that's not official wizard stuff.
Access.
No, I think Thunderboar's an actual class.
He is, but I don't think he's a playable race, a playable character.
Oh, cool.
And this is where we're gonna call it for the evening. On the way
No, we're
to
not.
Grim Scala.
We're rich, at least. We can end it on a high note.
Yeah, we got a shitload of money, and when we make it back to town and decide to sell everything, we'll all gain an additional 309 gold.
Nice.
I don't know about the rest of you guys, but that'll put me right at around 850 gold with 1,000 silver to convert right into another 100 gold.
We're almost 1,000 GP.
Yeah, I'll be,
And
after the conversion, I'll be just about 1,000.
Bye, everybody.
so that we don't have to deal with this anymore.
Oh yeah, we can look at it. Nice.
What do we?
Oh, look at the snowflake.
Wow, this place
Uh-huh.
is huge.
Yeah,
Each
I like the
square
map.
is 200 feet.
Like, just ridiculous.
So it's super duper huge.
1d6
That's
piercing.
2 miles, and that's not even the whole thing.
What was the, oh, fuck? What was the thing called again?
Can you show us where this is on the world map? Or at least the Icewind Dale map?
Yes.
Or is it far off the map?
I thought it was called the Trident. Oh, here it is. Freezing Trident in the ocean. Okay, cool.
Out here.
Okay. That's still pretty far out, yeah.
Smack dab in the middle of the sea of moving ice.
Yep.
So, freezing Trident in the ocean. There's no way to like calculate speed reduction, right? You'll just know it's there.
You'll just have to tag
Yeah.
it with a marker.
Right. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
throw a marker on it. Let me know. But yeah.
You know what's funny? Is that's a pole arm.
It is.
Be prepared to take that feat. Next level, Chris.
Is there a polearm feed?
Polearm mastery. Whenever somebody enters your threat area, so within 10 feet, you get to take an attack of opportunity.
A
Oh.
lot of people like to combine it with Sentinel for an extremely broken build that not only lets them attack them when they enter the square, they also stop them dead if the attack lands.
Well, how about this is also nice with that. Just constantly moving and hurting people's feelings.
Yep.
Yeah, so when they enter your square or your threat range, you can hit them and then immediately reposition yourself.
Right behind them, and then hit them at advantage.
Move.
So, versatile. Use with one
Versatile.
or two hands.
I know we're calling it a bit early, and while I've got you all, thank you all out there for watching. Thank you all, of course, this week for playing. I wanted to call it a little bit early this week because as we're progressing through, I don't want to go too far without Erevan.